Hello, welcome back to my channel, Galih Raditya Dewangga, and today we will mainly talk about the most 10 most interesting TV show ever. Today, mainly we will talk about the 10 most TV shows ever that I have watched in the TV, and you know, in Indonesian television there is many kind of TV shows. And why people like the TV shows? Because here the important point of TV show is the competition that happen there, and I think the most TV show have the best their competition that allows the audience to join the competition by judging, by thinking, or by voting on the competition. Okay, well, we will come into the number one. Okay, the first one is the Got Talent competition that it's happening on the 21st century. It's born in the UK on that years, and it's become the most successful franchise by Simon Cowell. It was started with the Britain Got Talent at first, and now it's already have the audience of the many countries such as Britain, American, Indonesian, China, and many more countries. And it's how it works. I will tell you if you want to join the Got Talent competition. At first, you must have the special talent. The talent here is you can do anything that you have. Example, if I can sing, I will sing. If I can dance, you will dance. And there's two kind of audience here. The first one is the judge that contents in the stage, and the audience or yourself. The judge have the X button. How do you win? If you get the less X, you will be the win. The X will eliminate the losers, and the one who's lost is the one that didn't have any X. Other way to eliminate the candidate is by voting by telephone or SMS. It's the favorite TV shows because you can do extraordinary things with your talents. It's not about the singing, the dancing, or anything else. You can do your unique thing by playing the traditional music, playing your own music or maybe big box or anything else you can do to impress the judge and the audience. Okay, we will begin the number 2 with the Ed Bulaga. It comes from the Philippines, and it's become famous on their country on very short time. It's only 1 year to make it famous, and it become booming in the early 1997. They have discovered the most 20 countries, including in Indonesia on early 2010. The game is to guess what word they have to guess. By read the word in the head, and you just say by saying yes, no, or probably. It's funny because you can use any body language, and it's become fun because every audience, every player can be emotionally joined on this competition. And if you can do it in the quick time, you will be win, and if you overtime, you will be get lose. Okay, begin with the number 3. Huh? Oh. Oh, no. Okay, we will begin with the number 3. The number 3 is come from Japan. The Japan, it's with their technology and their creativity. I mean, they have been made the most interesting TV shows that I have seen on TV. The name is the TV Champion. It began on 1998 from the TV Tokyo shows that shows the unique talent from its player. And the interesting part is they build a man as the candidate of your area with your extraordinary challenge. The judge will set the talents that you have, maybe by molding candles, by making architecture things, by painting or something extraordinary. And after they search for the candidate will be get on the some point, and they have the competent to other candidate. The judge is by the TV shows, not by audience. But I think it's the interesting because the talent's not ordinary but extraordinary. Not by singing or maybe dancing, but the unique talent such as molding, candle molding, or card arranging or something else. The number for most favorite TV show I think is The Idols. You know, The Idol is born on the early 2003, and it's by the Simon Cowell that made the Got Talents TV shows too. Simon Cowell never gets all of the idea. The idols make the person from nothing into something. The game is simple. You just come with your performance of singing, or you do something with your voice, and the judge, I think there is a 5 or 4 judge, and you will get eliminated by the judge at first. But if you can accepted by the judge on the first, on the second, if you can go to the stage, you will be eliminated by the audience by telephone or SMS or voting maybe. As the winner, the one with the most text message or the telephone. Okay, back to the list, and the number 5 we have the voice. What's the voice? Is the talent is on your voice. It's same with the idol because you have to be the 2 part of elimination. The first was by the judge, and the second is by the audience by phone or telephone. The first they will come to your region or your countries. The example, we have the Indonesian, the voice Indonesian, or the Malay have the voice Malaysian or Singapore, etc. After you join the first elimination, you will be eliminated by the judge, and if you win, you will join the stage, and you will get the judge as your tenor of your singing. The system is so simple. The judge have their chair backwards on you, and if the judge accept your voice or accept you or like you, they will be turn around their chair, and they will look at you, and it means the judge are like you. The part of this is the competition is the judge also competing with each other because the judge is participant. The judge is the tender of its audience, and it's the same way with the idols. The judge will be eliminated the worst one, or they can decide the good one. Well, we will get the number 6. The number 6 is the most famous, not by singing, not by dancing, but by, you know what the girls like, cooking. The number 6 was the Hell's Kitchen. The Hell's Kitchen is hosted by the mostly famous chef, the Gordon Ramsay, that always angry. He is always angry and everything that participant did in the competition. The game is to serve the dinner on the kitchen at the stage, and the food tester was the audience on the stage on that studio. The taste like making the restaurant that have their kitchen in the stage, and the food tester was the audience, so they can decide what is the best and the worst. And it's happening since 2005, and it was came to Indonesia on early 2011. Well, we get the number 7. It's actually my favorite number. The number 7 was you can see magic. The Master. Okay, I was watching The Master in my local television, and it's on Indonesian on early 2008 if I'm not wrong, and it's judged by the most famous mentor in Indonesia. It's Deddy Corbuzier and Romy Rafael. The competition is fun. It's by show your magic trick to the audience, and they have to. It's like the Indonesian Idol or the idols. They have two kind of elimination. The first one is by the judge, and the number two is by the audience, by text or by phone call. At the first, they will show the trick to the audience, and if they get not eliminated, they will come to the stage with the audience on their home as the judge by text or by telephone. And in this case, they have to use the creativity, the experience as a magician to impress the audience on shows the magics. The most famous magician in Indonesia because of the master is Limbat, Mr. Limbat, Joe Sandi, and the one I forgot the name, but he is famous with jadi apa ya, prok prok prok, please help me.
Ben salah, ben jadi apa, prok prok prok. Terima kasih banyak bantuan.
Mr. Tarno, and because of that, every magician from zero they will come to the entertainment stage, and they will become famous. Okay, the next number 8 is still the other world. I mean masih dunia lain Indonesians, because it's only happening in Indonesia. Actually, I don't like this shows, but interesting because one of my friends are joining this shows when the team comes to my hometown in Surakarta, Indonesia, and they just took my friends to the one scary places, and they will be there in 4 or 5 hours. I think it's begin in the middle of the night till the 4 a.m. I think it's not scary enough because I don't believe in ghosts. But mostly people, actually in Indonesia, people who believe in something that can be unseen, it will be interesting. They will not challenge your talents, your singing or your voice, but they will challenge your adrenaline. It's like the number 9 of my explanation of the TV shows. Unlogical things just happening there. It's like there's a kind of voice, the voice of ghost, or maybe there's the appearing of the ghost in the front of your eyes. Because my friend said that his sixth sense was opened by the paranormal as the judge there, and it was the scary experience that my friends have ever experienced in their life. Okay, back to the number 9. It's the same way as the number 8. They will challenge your adrenaline. Fear Factor. Fear Factor is a well-known show from the America, and it's come to Indonesia by RCTI. You will get the challenge by the challenge that judge will give it to you. You will do the extraordinary things by eat something extreme or by do something extreme. The survive one will be the winner on this challenge. The one who survive and to quick the task that given is the winner. Okay, we will go to the last number of the list. Is the most favorite of Indonesian people shows is the Academy shows, or we call the Dangdut Academy. It's become more popular source in Indonesia since the born in 2010, and what is special is the Academy show is not seen by Indonesian people but also in the American, the Malaysia, and until the famous the Academy shows make the Asians Academy, the Dangdut Academy for the Asians, called the Asians Academy shows. I think it's not only just by your voice, but also there's a judge for the your clothing, your performance of your dressing. So there's two judges in the States. The first one is the judge for your voice, and the second one is the judge for your fashion, for your dressings. And it's the way same with the idol and the voice. The judge will judge you and you get eliminated by the voting, by your voice and your performance in the stage. Okay, that's all. So back on my topic, why the competition is become the most favorite TV program? It's because, on my opinion, life is a competition. We competing since we are born, since we were a sperm in our mother vaginas, and we have to be number one to be enter the ovum, and that's the competition. We born as the baby, we compete with after baby to get the best hospital, and we compete since we were the kid. Since we're in the elementary school or in the kindergarten school, we compete with each other. The world learn us about the competing or to be the number one. It depends. We challenge, we take the challenge or not. The key is everything is challenge. And how we can imagine the world without the competition? It will be a lazy world, because, on my opinion, the invention of something, the development of something, it's not because of humanity, but also because of the competition. On the capitalism world, we learn about the competition among the competitor, how to be the number one product, how to be the number one man, how to be the number one YouTuber. And because there is a competition, there is a invention, creativity, or we develop something. The competition makes us to be the better, and we have to improve anything else. And that's how our entire human life works. It's because the competition. Life will be less interesting, less creativity, or less development without the competition. And as well, and before the ending of this video, I give my thank you to my best friend. The name is Haruli. You can see his channel on the description. And because of him, I can make this video. And he is the one who's give me this place and this also the camera and also the lightning. And he is the man behind this video who edit this video. Okay, so this is his channel if you want to follow. Thank you and see you again. Bye.